Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Rangeland RV's 2022 virtual RV show. We've got a great segment for you right now. We are focusing on 18 to 22 foot couples trailers. So in the video right now we've got a GeoPro, we've got an RPod, we've got a Wolfpup Black Label, and we've got a ROCKWOOD MINILITE that we're going to feature for you. So let's hop right in. We are going to start on the GeoPro.
So guys, let's jump right into it. Behind me I have the GeoPro 20 FBS. This trailer is weighing in roughly around 3,400 pounds dry weight, and we're going to be around 21 feet. So this floor plan is going to feature a walk around front bed. We're going to have a couch slide, and then we have a rear bathroom as well. It's really spacious. So let's jump right in. Cody's going to take you away with some features here right up front, and yeah, we'll jump right into it.
Yeah, so let's start. So the GeoPro is part of the ROCKWOOD family, and if you've watched any of our videos in the past, ROCKWOOD is known for their quality, fit and finish, and construction. So on the GeoPro, what we're going to have is a total aluminum frame construction, aluminum frame walls, and then we've got a block foam insulated fiberglass vacuum bonded sidewall. So they vacuum bond their front, back, sidewalls and roof. And then on floor construction, we've got 5/8 tongue and groove plywood floor, which we all know is much more durable than a lot of the competitors that are using OSB, particle board, things like that. The 5/8 tongue and groove plywood just stands up way better over time. It's lighter, it's stronger. You're not going to get any soft spots in your floor, anything like that. So the construction on this GeoPro is hands down the best construction that you're going to get in this category of trailer. There's nothing else that matches this out there. So why don't we start at the front of the trailer? We'll run through some features, and then we'll check out the inside.
So right up front here, we're going to start off with our power tongue jack with manual override. Just behind it here we have our two 20-pound propane tanks, and then we also have our battery box location. And you should have a battery disconnect up front here located just under these propane tanks as well. So just above it here you can see that we do have a one-piece molded fiberglass front cap with an automotive grade windshield. This is great because it's going to protect your roof seals in the long run.
Your window seals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the roof seals.
Yeah, your roof seals on the top there. Yeah. So great feature that ROCKWOOD does. You won't find that on a lot of these 18 to 21 foot travel trailers. But yeah, let's move on over to the side here, and we'll.
So on the GeoPros you get the solar on the side plug, and so what that is, you can add a portable solar panel if you want that'll plug in right there, and that's directly wired to your batteries. Now one of the biggest benefits on the ROCKWOOD GeoPro is they're coming standard with a 190 watt solar panel mounted to the roof already, plus they're going to give you a 1,000 watt inverter standard with the GeoPro, so you can run some of your plugs inside, things like coffee pots or phone chargers, things like that you can't run off your batteries. So it's totally set up with solar inverter already. Of course, if you want to add, you can, but it's set up for off the grid camping.
Cody, one question I have for you is what is the Nomad package that we offer? Because I know you can get these on the GeoPro. That's a good question.
Yeah, so ROCKWOOD just came out with a new package, and they call it the Power Package. You can order it right from the factory, or we can also do it in-house at Rangeland RV. What the Power Package is going to give you from ROCKWOOD is it's going to give you 390 watt solar panels. It's going to give you a 3,000 watt inverter, and it's going to give you a 400 amp hour lithium battery pack. Plus it's going to give you an AC soft start kit. So the whole idea behind this power package from ROCKWOOD is that you can run this entire trailer, everything in the trailer, without having any plugins. So you've got tons of solar there to keep your lithium batteries topped up. You've got a big enough inverter that you can run your AC off of it, you can run your microwave off of it. Anything in that trailer you can run off your batteries, so completely off grid. So that's a
really great option.
Yeah, it's an awesome option. We bring in some of our GeoPros at Rangeland with the power package, some without, but it's always an option in-house or from the factory.
Sweet. Yeah. So I'll take you away with some of the features inside here. As you can see, we do have our magnetic catches on the storage doors as well. Really nice little touch that ROCKWOOD does. Up top, we're going to have our power awning with LED strip lighting, our bright white LED strip lighting. It looks really nice. And then obviously you can see we have our frameless windows as well. Very aesthetically pleasing. Again, with those seals, they're not going to be cracking over time. You're not going to have water damage, anything like that with these windows, and you can open them up in the rain. So. The door here, you got a window as well, and then you do have a shade in there for the window. Nice option that GeoPro does is you do get a door lock as well, or sorry, a pin pad for your door lock.
Keyless entry, yeah, that's a
keyless entry. And then you do also have the key alike system. So your key is going to work for all your storage doors, as well as for your main entrance door, all the way around the whole trailer. So,
well, and what's so important with that is theft these days is crazy. So usually on most other trailers, on your pass-through compartment storage doors, they use a generic key that anybody can go buy anywhere. So whereas when ROCKWOOD uses the key alike system, that key is independent, so nobody else can get access to your storage doors.
Yeah, definitely.
These steps are a great addition that ROCKWOOD's added on. We got the MORryde step above steps, right? So individual legs that you can adjust up and down with the push of a button. So if you're on uneven ground or anything like that, and they're just nice and solid. Way better than the old style steps.
Just moving along here, we do have a torsion axle on this trailer. So the torsion axle, it's a fully rubberized axle, no metal to metal contact. Which is great because it allows for a lot more comfortability when you're driving down the road. So it's really nice to have. So you got the axle, you are going to have the off-road tires, and then you do have an alloy rim as well as the TST monitoring system.
Yeah, that's right.
So you do get a little screen inside your vehicle just to monitor your tire pressures, so you're not having problems with blowouts or anything like that. So
yeah, and that system too, it monitors your tire pressure plus your tire temperatures.
Right.
So you can keep an eye on that and just avoid any issues down the road, right?
Definitely.
By watching your tire temperature. Perfect. I'll touch on this big power awning. ROCKWOOD's famous for always putting the biggest awning on the trailer that they possibly can. This awning here basically goes from the entire front to the back of the trailer, so it gives you tons of awning space. And then in here we've got another little compartment. Again, another thing ROCKWOOD does is they maximize as much storage as they possibly can on every single trailer.
Another really great option that ROCKWOOD does on these GeoPros that we order them in with them. Actually, I think it's a standard option now, is the 12-volt heat pads on all your tanks. So really nice to have that in any sort of cold weather. You can turn those 12-volt heat pads on, and you're not going to your tanks aren't going to freeze up on you. So really nice to have that in the if you're doing any sort of extended season camping.
That's right. Here on the back of the trailer, what we've got here is we've got an outdoor shower here, which I actually really like having on the back of the trailer because it's a way out of the way. You can kind of hide back here, you can do your dishes, whatever, and the water's behind your trailer, not in your campsite. We've got prep for a backup camera there if you want to add one. So if you want, you can just, if you want to buy the camera, you just take that cover off, put the camera on. It's all plug and play and it's really easy install. We've got a ladder here to the roof, which is standard from GeoPro. It is a fully walkable roof because it is the aluminum framing up there, so you can get up there once or twice a year, check all your roof seals, do any maintenance that you need to do up there. The last thing I want to point out, which is another really cool feature that ROCKWOOD I think is the only one that does it. This is your water panel here. So what you've got there is you've got your city water connection, you've got your black tank flush. The other thing they do is they add a winterize outlet there. So what you can do is just run your jug of antifreeze, run a hose to this antifreeze inlet, and that will go through your pump and through your entire system. So winterizing this trailer is super easy and super quick with this antifreeze inlet.
One more thing, just while we're on the back side here, you may be wondering where you're going to store your sewage hose when you're traveling. So there is an underneath tube where just at the front of the trailer there where you can store your sewage hose, as well as I just wanted to touch on quickly before we go inside, these are all LED lights back here. You're not going to have problems with burnouts down down the line. So really nice to have that ROCKWOOD does.
It's a great point.
But yeah, let's move on inside and
perfect.
We'll show you around. So So first thing you're going to see in here when you come in is going to be your walk around bed. So this is really nice because you have access to both sides. You do have some hanging storage up front here on both sides as well. And then you've got a nice large window with a blind. So you have the blind there. You have the blind there in case you guys, if it's daytime, you want to sleep in a little bit, you can close that blind. And then just on the left side, you'll see we do have a 110 volt outlet, and then we've got some USB plug-ins as well there. And then just below it is going to be your inverter button. So that inverter button, you just flip that on, and you're going to be able to use
yeah, all your plugins, right?
Yeah, all your plugins for your solar,
cell phone chargers,
yeah,
coffee pots, things like that. It's a fantastic floor plan, this 20 FPS. It's been GeoPro's #1 selling couples unit since they first came out. It's hands down their top selling floor plan. So we're really happy to have it here for our virtual show. Looking at the kitchen, what we've got here, so starting from the top, we've got our Bluetooth stereo. So that does pair with the speaker with your phone, so you can run your phone music off the speakers outside, sitting by the campfire. We've got our Wi-Fi Ranger connection here. Now, if you're at a park that has, this acts as a Wi-Fi booster. So if you're at a park that has a Wi-Fi signal, you can turn your Wi-Fi booster on and connect to that signal, and it'll simply boost the signal at your trailer so you get full bars. If you want, there are options down the road for adding Wi-Fi modems and routers and things like that, so you can broadcast your own signal. But this one in here that comes from the factory is simply a booster. We've got a stainless steel sink here with a nice roll-up cover. So again, Rockwood does a great job of providing those extra small little features that go a long ways.
Utilizing all their space too.
Yeah, that's right. That cooktop's great with the tempered glass cover, hey?
Yeah, so you got a nice tempered glass cover here. You are going to get the knife block behind it, utilizing the space again. Just up to the right here, you will see we have our solar charge controller. So this is capable up to 600 watts of solar. You can add additionally onto your roof, and you won't have to change this controller out. So really great to have. A really nice feature that they do. You also get an oven. We order ours in with an oven, as you can see. And yeah, the oven is optional, but most of our couples floor plans will have it here at Rangeland, but it is an option. So just to the right of that, we have our 12-volt fridge. This is really nice because, again, they're utilizing their space wisely. You get a lot more space with these 12-volt fridges. They're going to cool down a lot faster. With the solar that Rockwood provides, yeah, you'll never run out of power. Yeah, it does work really well. So just above that, we have our microwave there. Let the cameraman go in and check out the bathroom.
Yeah,
this bathroom
is probably the biggest bathroom I've seen on a 20-foot trailer.
Yeah. So you got your 10-blade high flow fan up in the roof. Those are awesome because you can just open or crack a window in the main area here, and you will get a breeze throughout the entire trailer. Just to your right, you'll see the shower miser system once you go into the shower there. The blue pipe. So what that's going to do is that's going to cycle your hot water before you turn it on. You'll have instantaneous hot water. You're not wasting your fresh water on this GeoPro. And then below that, you're going to have a porcelain toilet as well. So again, they're just utilizing their space in this trailer and making use of all of it.
Perfect. Yeah, and then coming back into the living room here, we've got a fold-out sofa here that can be flipped down into a bed if you like. Nope. And then you have the portable table that conveniently, I left it back there behind the couch so you guys could see how it tucks away. But you can set that table up in front of the couch if you want to eat some meals here. And then you've got your flip down cup holders here as well. Above, we've got lots of overhead storage above the couch. Some great flip down cabinets. And then the other thing while we're talking about storage that I wanted to show is underneath this bed, you get some great storage underneath the bed that's all aluminum framed, and you can see this aluminum framing. That's how they build their entire bed system, and essentially all the walls in the trailer too. And then underneath, separate from the bed storage, is you have these Yeah, these drawers.
Ball glide drawers too at that.
So again, Rockwood does a great job of just adding storage everywhere that they possibly can.
Last thing I would like to talk to you guys about is just this AC unit. So really nice AC unit to have. I think it's 13,000 BTUs.
13.5, yeah.
And then you're going to have a heat pump installed inside the AC unit as well. So yeah, it'll give off a bit of heat. So
yeah. Perfect. Well, next up we've got an RPod 195. So we'll head over there and we'll walk you guys through that one.
Awesome.
Thanks for tuning
guys.
in.
Hey guys, Mark and Mitch here from Rangeland RV. We are excited to be standing in front of the 2022 RPod 195. This floor plan features a front walk-around queen bed with a U-shaped dinette slide. You do have that 3-piece bathroom inside, and then you're going to have a rear kitchen with tons of countertop space. This is actually RPod's one of their top-selling floor plans in their lineup, and it was introduced to the RPod family just a couple years back. So this coach comes in at 22 feet 2 inches from hitch to bumper, and it's going to weigh at about just over 4600 pounds dry weight. So it does fall in that mid-size SUV lightweight towing for
any SUV, yeah.
Any SUV,
yeah,
right?
No, absolutely.
Mark, why don't you take us through some construction on the RPod and how they build these things?
Sure. So really excited to share with you guys. This is a aluminum framed, laminated, block foam insulated trailer. So, and it does have ASDEL. So Mitch, why don't you tell us a little bit about ASDEL?
Absolutely. So an ASDEL product was introduced quite a few years ago. It is it basically is a man-made wall composite board that they created. It's environmentally friendly, it's more water resistant, mold resistant, and lighter. So it has replaced the old Luan that they used to use inside of there. Touching also on what Mark was saying with that aluminum stud construction, the massive advantage of having that, guys, that's how they keep your weight down, but the aluminum is super, super strong. And then they put in that block foam insulation just to ensure that you're not going to have any cold spots in the wall. Yeah. Mark, why don't we talk about the axle here?
Yeah, so starting from the ground up here, we're going to have a torsion axle on this trailer, so a fully rubberized axle. This is great for traveling down the highway.
Absolutely.
Because it's a lot more comfortable. You're not going to feel the trailer behind you as much as you would with a traditional leaf spring axle. So,
and the one thing that I love too about that torsion axle is that each wheel gives off that independent suspension. So as you're pulling it, like Mark was saying, it moves with the road a lot easier for bumps.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Perfect.
Let's go up to the front. We'll show them the front of the trailer. Really excited to share with you guys the front of this RPod.
This, guys, is amazing. I love this.
So new to 2022 in these RPods is going to be this front window that is capable of opening up. So you have 4 latches or 5 latches on the inside here. You just flip them and then you can open up the window. The nice part is you do get a bug screen as well with it, and you also get a blinded shade on the bottom too. So you pick which one you want. You can leave it wide open if you want fresh air, or you can have it closed as well. So
this does come equipped with a power tongue jack on the front. You're going to have one 20-pound propane tank, and then you do have your battery disconnect on the front so that you can kill the power being drawn from the battery when you go to store it. When you come back, you're going to actually still have some charge in your battery. Moving up here to the front, they do offer a magnetic door catch as well for your storage compartment here. And then if you just take a peek in there, you do get a massive full pass-through storage. When you are looking at trailers this size, it is not very common that you're going to have a full pass-through storage, because when they're putting everything in there, they usually have to introduce something like a Murphy bed that can potentially eat into that storage space. So that's definitely a massive plus on this coach for sure. What's this guy, Mark? What's this guy?
That would be our power awning. That would be our power awning. So we've got our bright white LED lights. We've got a marine grade speaker. And then just below it, you're going to see our camp kitchen. It's going to have our outside griddle on there and our surface prep area. These outside griddles are great because it's a cast iron skillet.
That's right.
We've had nothing but positive reviews on these skillets.
You could do everything on here. You could do eggs. You could do
pancakes, yeah, everything.
Butter chicken, you name it. You're rocking and rolling. You can make a whole wok bowl right there inside of your campsite area.
It's a really nice feature to have.
Prep table, right? Put stuff on. And then I'm just going to remove this so we can see a couple things under here. Mark, Why don't you go ahead and tell them what this guy is?
So our black tank flush, so a little bit about that. We're gonna have a sprinkler system inside the black tank. And what that's gonna do is when you plug a garden hose into that black tank, the black tank flush there, it's gonna wash any debris off the inside of that black tank.
Absolutely.
So really nice feature to have. You're not stepping on the toilet and getting a huge waft of gas coming up from the black tank. So yeah.
There's also a outside water port right there as well. So if you want to rinse off your griddle or any dishes, or rinse off anything you want, it's right there.
It's got a little bit of everything, eh?
You got 2 outside speakers for your Bluetooth stereo system, so you can listen to your music outside. And then the one thing I wanted to touch on too, they brought this in early last year, was this beautiful automotive tinted glass door. It definitely gives you a bit more privacy, but you can actually view outside where it's tough to see in the inside of the unit.
One thing I just want to touch on quickly too is that we do the deep tint on all of the windows around the RPod as well, so you're not able to see inside the trailer and look around. So
okay,
yeah,
let's rock and roll to the back. So right back here, you're going to see your 6-gallon quick recovery gas electric hot water tank. Definitely a nice little advantage of having it back here, so you're not going all the way around. You can come back here and double check everything, make sure it's all good. Backup camera prep, in case you did want to put a backup camera in there, it's already prepped for you, and then we can install one for you here at Rangeland RV. And then what is this guy, Mark?
That is going to be our ladder to our fully walkable roof.
Absolutely.
So RPod does a fully walkable roof. You can get up there, put your lawn chairs up there if you're at a festival or something like that. Yep. I know you have some friends that like to do that.
My Uncle Ronnie down in Trochu.
Yeah.
He loves doing that. Other thing I was going to say, guys, is if you're familiar with the RPod and the evolution, I guess, of the RPod, this is a full rubberized roof where if you go back to the traditional RPod style, that was a one-piece fiberglass roof. They still make it, but they have stepped away to give you that bigger, that longer essentially trailer, so they've had to switch over to a rubberized roof.
Right.
So just letting you know that. Let's work our way then inside. Okay, so here we are inside the RPod 195. You have this awesome walk-around bed here up front. That is definitely a massive advantage. It's not very common you're going to find a walk-around bed up front inside of a 22-foot travel trailer. The other new feature this year that I'm so excited to share with you, check this out. Just kidding, Mark's actually hitting the switch over there, turning the lights on here. So you do get some additional storage up here in the front, so you can throw some clothes in there. You're also going to get some additional storage underneath this bed as well, so you can throw all of your other stuff in there. And then right behind me is going to be your little media center. You do have your Bluetooth stereo system, so you can connect your phone. You can do dual speaker zones, and then you can put a TV in here if you would like. All your hookups are there ready to go. Mark, why don't you take us through the bathroom?
Sure. So first thing you're going to see is we do have a 3-piece bathroom here with a foot flush toilet. You got tons of storage in there. You're going to have the medicine cabinet, a little area for your toothbrush, toothpaste, etc. So, and then just to the right, we do have our shower as well with a sunroof. And then you will see that we are equipped with the shower miser system in this trailer as well. So why don't you swing around? We'll tell you a little bit about the kitchen and the dinette as well. Mitch, why don't you take it away with the dinette here?
Absolutely. So the one thing that I love too is you do get a little U-shaped dinette here, so you can sit here, cozy up if you want to play cards. It's cold out. And then the nice part too is this table is pretty much universal. You can bring it outside, use it as a prep table, or fold it down and make a bed into it, whatever you want to use it for.
Yeah.
You do have some additional cabinet space up here, so you can store all your stuff up in here. And then the other amazing thing I was gonna show you guys over here, you're going to notice the massive pantry space. So it does have adjustable shelving, and there is a ton of space in there for all your food, so you're not going to be low on food storage at all. Mark, why don't you take us through this awesome rear kitchen?
Sure. So as you can see here, you've got a large kitchen in this RPod 195. Couple of the features that you're going to see here is we do have a vented hood fan with a light. You're going to get a 2-burner cooktop with a glass surface prep area on top. And then just below it, we're gonna have our convection microwave. So this is great. You can bake some stuff in there.
Absolutely. Didn't you make a cinnamon buns once in an R-Pod?
And convection, butter chicken.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. So.
There you go.
Yeah. So, and then we will have a pressed membrane board here.
That's right.
With a over-mounted stainless steel sink, and then you've got your nice little faucet as well. So
look at the size of that sink, Mark? It's huge.
Yeah, right, for sure.
Advantage of having that too is that you can put an actual pot and pan in there and clean it. If you've owned a trailer before, you'll know that it's hit or miss what size sink you're going to actually find in there. So you can actually fit all your dishes in there, clean them properly.
We've also got additional storage over top here. We've got some storage for your knives, your forks, etc. Maybe tea towels on the bottom as well.
And then Mark,
the fridge here.
What's that right there?
So what we have here is we're going to have a gas electric fridge. So this is your traditional RV style fridge. This is great because you can use both options.
Gas electric.
Yeah,
isn't
for
it?
sure.
Yeah.
Yep, so you'll be able to use propane or electric. So really nice to have.
Watch your foot, that thing will suck your shoe right off.
Yeah, I was just about to talk about that. So right here we have the road vac system. So this is great because you can just flip the switch with your toes and away you go. Just sweep all your debris into there and it'll suck it up. You can change the filter outside. So
there you go. Now this is a pet friendly edition as well, so you'll notice at the very bottom there there's a place to host your dog dishes. Just down right there. There you go. Nice little additional feature if you have pets.
Yeah. So we've got our fire extinguisher here as well. We do have some hanging coat storage. You will see this is wired for solar on top as well. So if you wanted to throw an additional solar panel on top, you are capable of doing that. And then we've got our power station. You can operate all your lights, your slides, your awning, everything from there. So
yeah. Perfect. Well, we're going to take you guys over to the next trailer.
Yeah.
We'll see you there.
Thanks, guys.
Alright guys, welcome to the Wolfpup. This model that I have here behind me is the 16FQBL, and that BL stands for Black Label Package. So in the Wolfpup, there are two different packages that you can get on it. You can get a Wolfpup Limited, or you can get a Wolfpup Black Label. There are quite a few differences between the two. The biggest difference that you're going to find, the Black Label version is going to have the gel coat fiberglass exterior walls, whereas the Wolfpup Limited is going to be the aluminum exterior. So what we're going to do, I'm going to walk you guys through this trailer really quick outside, and then we'll have a look inside. I just want to start touching on some specs. The weight of this trailer, dry weight, is 3,600 pounds, and the total exterior length is coming in right around 22 feet. So it's great size for that larger SUV, you know, maybe 5,000 pound tow capacity. Of course, any light duty or half-ton pickup truck will handle this very well as well. So starting on the front, we've got our power tongue jack, which is a standard feature when you upgrade to this Black Label package, okay? We've got one 20-pound propane tank that comes standard with the Wolfpup, and then back there we have our battery boxes. We do have the black ROCKWOOD checker plate as well, just to protect the trailer if you're driving down gravel roads, any rocks or anything, this will deflect those well. And then on this trailer we also have what's called the Adventure package, which is the off-road package, which I'll touch on. But one of the things you get in that is you get this black checker plate continued throughout the bottom of the trailer. Starting up front here, we do have a large pass-through storage compartment at the front. And another upgrade that you get on the Black Label package is these magnetic catch doors, which make getting in and out a lot easier. One more upgrade on the Black Label package is going to be your frameless exterior windows. So every window on this trailer is going to be the tinted frameless style. This does two things. A, it looks really nice. B, what it does is it actually covers all your window seals. So you don't have to worry about the sun beating down on your window seals and deteriorating over time, because they're covered by the pane of glass. Moving on down, I love this entrance door that they put on the Wolfpups. This is a black tinted automotive glass, same style of glass as your frameless windows. You get the Wolfpup Black Label etched on the bottom there. But it's a really nice looking door, but it also prevents, people can't see inside, but you can see out. So it's a very functional door too. And then of course you get the more ride step above steps. which are, they're a lot more solid than the old style steps, and they're adjustable. So if you find yourself on a slope at a campground, you can adjust one leg higher than the other if you ever need to. Moving along, we've got two outdoor speakers that are lighted. So on the outside of the trailer, you'll see the blue lights and the speakers, the blue LED strip light under the awning, and then this black label badge that lights up blue. So in the night, this trailer lights up. It looks awesome in the campground. People will love it. Large window on your door side. This is right at your dinette that you'll see when we go inside, so you get a great view of the outside from inside your trailer. And then this is the adventure package I was talking about. So that off-road package, what you get that black checker plating like I was saying. You get an off-road, a larger off-road tire, a black aluminum rim, and you actually get a 2-inch axle riser too. So that's going to give you a lot more ground clearance if you want to go, you know, if you're going off-road or down some dips or turns or anything like that. The other thing to point out on this tire is this valve stem. So that's a pressure monitoring valve stem. So what you can do is you can walk around the trailer when you're leaving. That valve stem will be green if it's fully inflated and ready to go. If it's low or if it's flat, that valve stem will turn to red. So it just gives you a quick visual. Walk around your trailer, check for the green stems, you know you're good to go. Wolfpup's really good. They call this the pup kitchen. They're really good. I think they have this on every Wolfpup floor plan if I'm not mistaken. But what you get is you get a 110 volt outside little bar fridge and a nice little prep surface here to go along with it. A little spot to put your drinks. We'll move around the back. One thing I want to show you on the back of these Wolfpups, you know, Wolfpup's big about safety, things like the tire pressure, valve stems that we talked about. Standard on the Wolfpups now is a backup camera. So depending on the type of backup camera that you have on the Wolfpup, it's either going to pair to your cell phone, that you can use your cell phone as a monitor, or it's going to pair to, it'll come with a handheld monitor you can bring in the cab of your tow vehicle. But great safety features so you can see behind you when you're backing up. The other thing that they added this year is an extra large third tail light. So everybody can see, make sure to see when you're braking. So let's head on inside. I'll walk you guys through the floor plan and some interior features in there. So in this 16F QBL, of course, this is a couples unit, so no bunks. One of the things that you'll notice as soon as you walk in the trailer is the bed. So the way we have this set up right now, this is a queen bed, queen walk around bed. Now there is this comes with a Murphy bed. So if you would like to, you can fold the bed up, and that is a jackknife style sofa that you can fold this bed away and have a sofa instead during the day, and then fold your Murphy bed out at night. It's a great little setup, convenient. You've got wardrobes on either side of the bed, nice deep wardrobes, and then some great cabinets overhead as well for extra storage. Now moving into the kitchen, one upgrade that you're going to get on the Black Label again are these solid surface stone countertops. So standard on the Wolfpup Limited would be a laminate press membrane one-piece countertop. In the Black Label you get solid surface stone countertops, so it's a nice added touch. They look really nice. They're very scratch resistant, stain resistant. You get the pull down high-rise faucet, which is always a nice residential touch. And you get the Cherokee hand sanitizing station. You can also put soap in there if you want. Some great cabinets overhead and then down below as well. Okay, just above our head here is the AC. Now in a lot of other brands in this segment, what you're going to find is you're going to find what we call a wall shaker AC, which is usually an 8,000 BTU AC mounted to the sidewall. This, you get a full-size 13,500 BTU air conditioner mounted to the roof. This is the same air conditioner you'd have in a 35, 40-foot fifth wheel. So it'll be plenty for this trailer. Okay, moving over the dinette, we've got some more storage overhead. And a great little two-person dinette, like I said, with that big window overlooking your campsite side, so you're not having all your windows on this side staring at your neighbors. You can actually look at your campsite, which is great. I love that about this floor plan. We've got a Bluetooth stereo in here, so you can pair that to your phone, and like I said, control the outside speakers from your phone while you're sitting at the campfire, which is always really handy. Okay, and I love to show off this fridge. So this is a 12 volt fridge. It's 11 cubic feet. With the Wolfpups, they come with the juice pack, which is gives you a 50 watt solar panel on the roof. So just to provide some extra charge for the energy that this fridge will take, it's just an added supplement. But great big size fridge. And then moving into the bathroom, I'll let the cameraman go in there. So you'll see a 3-piece bathroom, large shower, large vanity, lots of storage, and a great Wolfpup upgraded their shower head this year, which is a fantastic full residential shower head. So that pretty much wraps up the 16F QBL. Thanks for tuning into our virtual RV show. We're going to be heading over to the MINILITE 2104, and I promise you won't want to miss that one. We'll see you there.
Hey guys, Mitch here from Rangeland RV, and I'm here with Lucas. We are standing in front of the brand new 2022 ROCKWOOD MINILITE 2104. This floor plan features a front Murphy bed with a U-shaped dinette slide. You're gonna have a spacious 3-piece bathroom in the back and a really nice kitchen with a ton of countertop space. This coach comes in at 22 feet 4 inches from hitch to bumper, and you're going to be at just over that 4,000 pound dry weight mark, so it's definitely right in that nice lightweight category. This is a really popular couples coach. Lucas, why don't you start off with some construction features and what actually makes the ROCKWOOD the #1 selling fiberglass trailer in North America?
Yeah, absolutely. ROCKWOOD, you know, they've been known for their quality over the years. They are one of the top quality trailers in the entire industry. So this trailer here, it's going to be 12-inch on center aluminum stud, 6-side aluminum cage, block foam insulated with vacuum bonding process as well, which is great for counteracting any delamination, increases your insulation value, and again, just makes a more structural frame on the exterior here. Another awesome feature that the ROCKWOODs do just to up the quality is it's a 5/8 tongue and groove floor decking. So that is a residential grade flooring that they do put into your home as well too. So most of our competition, they do use an OSB or a chipboard floor, much more prone to soft spots, water damage, that sort of thing. So like I say, a much more upgraded flooring deck here.
Yeah, so this MINILITE is built on a torsion axle system. Huge advantage of that is that if you're going to go off to those off-road places or do any type of boondocking, each one of those wheels is going to give you some independent suspension. It's going to flex with the fluctuation of the road, a lot easier to tow and a lot easier on your vehicle. They do also give you a tire pressure monitor system. It's going to monitor the temperature as well as the tire pressure of your tires, just to make sure that you're right there with your safe and your pre-checks are done easy before you go to the campsite.
Yeah.
So we're going to take you through some features on this MINILITE. We're going to start over here at the front, work our way to the back. So a few awesome features you're going to find is you're going to have, it's going to be equipped with a power tongue jack. You're going to have 2 30-pound propane tanks. You do have a molded fiberglass front cap. Massive advantage of having this fiberglass front cap. It's going to wrap right over your roof seal there at the top, protecting it for any type of water damage down the road that could potentially happen. But I mean, with that seal over there, it's double protected. It definitely decreases that chances of water damage by quite a bit. You also have an automotive glass front window, super sharp looking. They've done an amazing job with it. And then you have an LED light right here in case you do pull up at night and you need to unhook from your trailer. You can see what you're doing down here. They also provide you with the docking light as well here. So
awesome details.
Yeah. Luke, take us through the front over here.
So as we work our way around here, these 2022s are coming standard with a 190 watt solar panel and a 1000 watt inverter. So you're already really set up for some solar, but they also do provide you here on the side a plug-in here, which is great for your additional flex panels, fold-out panels. If you want to provide yourself with any more additional charge to your battery, you're already set up with a plug-in on the side here. So nice little detail there. As we're working our way here, you can see there's some pass-through storage here that actually goes underneath your bed inside, which will show you how it all folds down and everything like that, but you do have some storage here. Yeah, like I say right here, we have a magnetic latch here that will hold up your door, so when you guys are loading, unloading, no more of the old school plastic clips that'll break over time or bend or whatever. So like I say, just a much higher quality detail there.
Other thing I want to add too, as you can see, they do have a beautiful tinted frameless window. That is going to protect your window seal over the whole entire summer. making sure that your seal's not getting compromised or dried up in the sun. They also come, they also open forward, allowing you to have a crisscross breeze. And in the event you left it open during rainstorm or anything like that, you're not going to have rain coming in, so there's less worry there.
Yeah.
And they definitely look very sharp. This door sits on a friction hinge as well, so it's good up to 30-kilometer winds. If you got young kids at home like I do, you know that they're going to slam them on you. Or if you upset your wife, she can't slam the door to prove her point anymore. So definitely a nice feature. They also have a gas strut assisted solid step. So with one finger, you can easily set it up. Right. Also adjustable legs as well, so that if you have uneven ground at your campsite, you can adjust them to make sure that they're sturdy and they're nice and stable for you.
Yeah, big advantage to having that tucked up in the door frame when you travel is you're not picking up all that road grime. It's not going to age over time or anything like that. It just really maintains the the appearance of it and the quality
Absolutely.
of it.
I usually use about 47 balls of WD-40 on my traditional trailer steps at home. So that's not going to be the case.
And it still looks rusty.
Exactly. Right? Making our way back here, Rockwood has done this for as long as I can pretty much remember. They've always included some type of outdoor cooking, barbecue or grill. They've now taken it over to the famous cast iron griddle.
Yeah.
You guys, these things are awesome. Every client of mine has phoned me and told me they absolutely love them. You can do eggs, you can do
bacon pancakes.
Nothing
but positive
protein shakes, you name. I'm just kidding. But everything you can cook right here comes with a prep table as well. There is a quick connect propane connection under there that will feed off the two 30-pound propane tanks off of the front, so you're not going to have to worry about bringing an additional propane source to help with your outdoor cooking stuff.
Yeah.
Lucas, what's this giant thing above our heads?
The umbrella?
No, silly.
The awning. So it's an electric awning. You still have adjustable rain pitches. And I like to point out just the massive size of this awning. This is still not the biggest trailer, but they do put a very large awning on here. So you don't have a small little space here. You get to utilize your full campsite wall here, as well as a really nice strip lighting LED underneath here. So it just provides some more camp light and just looks really nice too. A couple other features out here I wanted to point out too is your marine grade speakers. So this is going to feed off of your radio from inside. So your radio does have Bluetooth capabilities, multiple zones, outside, inside. You can play them both, one or the other. But yeah, like I say, at the touch of a button, Bluetooth capable. So nice and easy there.
Awesome. Let's take a look over here, the very back. Got a few things going on over here. So it's going to be access to your water pump and your filter. Nice and easy. You're not going to have to crawl under a small space where you can't fit. You can access it all right here. The other thing that I love about the Rockwood product is they put a antifreeze inlet. You can actually pump the antifreeze through your whole entire system from the outside of your trailer. So that's definitely a massive advantage. If you've ever winterized your trailer yourself, you know that you're usually required to crawl into a small space, and it's not very convenient. Shower right here as well, outside shower, so that if you wanted to rinse yourself off, or if you have any pets or anything like that, you can definitely do that. They also provide you with a ladder here on the back, so you can climb up there and check your yearly maintenance, check your caulking, your seals, everything on the roof. Why don't you go ahead and finish off with what's left?
So we have a 2-inch receiver down here, and that is really awesome. Maybe you have a bike rack or maybe an additional cargo storage rack. So this has a few thousand pounds carrying capacity, so you can, like I say, if you guys have a couple bikes and a bike rack, you'll be more than set up to carry that. Another feature up here that is coming standard on them too is backup camera prep. So like I say, if you are finding you'd like some extra eyes behind you when you're backing in sort of thing, it's as easy as mounting a camera to there. You're not going to have to drill into your exterior wall to mount a camera. They already just have the mount there, so it's as simply as just putting on that one little option. Yeah.
Well, why don't we take a peek inside and take a look at this gorgeous floor plan?
Yeah.
Brace you.
You guys notice Mitch grab onto this really awesome oversized grab handle to get inside quick.
There you go. So first thing you're going to notice as soon as you come into this 2104 is the Murphy bed system. I have a lot of people that kind of shy away from this because it does look like it could be a lot of work, but they are gas strut assisted, and it's super simple, you guys, to set up and take down. The other thing that I love about this too is they do give you some additional leg support, I guess is the best way to put it. Comfort, right? Recliner. So when you're looking at a trailer this size, it's not very often that you're going to find a couch, you're going to find a dinette, you're going to find a walk-around bed, right? So they start creating stuff like this just to make it a lot more efficient, and you can still have a lightweight, solid trailer that is small, and there's not a campsite that you can't book last minute that you can't fit into.
Yeah.
So I'm going to demonstrate to you guys here how this Murphy bed system works. Flip this guy up, grab right here, just lift it, let it down, right? Undo the latch, and then the Murphy bed comes right on down. Look at how gorgeous that window does, or complements this area, hey?
Yeah.
So it's as simple as that, you guys. It's assisted with the gas struts as well, and then you can actually put it away made, so you don't have to worry about that. If you want to leave it down all day, you can leave it down. There is a ton of walk-through space right here. That's a common question that I get. Is there enough space to walk through comfortably?
Yeah,
absolutely there is. But you just basically pull the handle. Watch out, Luke. Just put it away, set it, forget it, you're good to go.
One of the benefits of that Murphy bed too that Rockwood does better than all the other brands too is that is a full mattress. A lot of our competitors and other product lines, when they have a Murphy bed system, it's a mattress that folds in half. So you lose a lot of quality and your comfort there. So this is a legitimate mattress. There's no folding. It's one piece, so you're not losing any comfort when you're traveling together. The
other thing that Rockwood does an amazing job of doing, and they've done it for many, many years, is they utilize every inch of space in all of their trailers very well. They won't leave you with dead spots in any of the trailers. If there's a place that they could potentially turn into storage, they'll go the extra mile to put some type of cabinet in there or some type of space to put stuff. Lucas, why don't you open that side just to show everybody? So they utilize the full front roundness of the trailer, so that you can put hang all your clothes in there, and you can have deep storage there. You also have some drawers with ball glides on the side there as well.
Soft close too.
And then just here on both sides of the on the trailer. Actually, is it just on this side?
Yeah.
So on this side,
this is your inverter remote.
Yeah, you have an inverter button over there, so you can kick your power over from DC to AC. Make sure that you're able to utilize your 110 plugins. But you do have a charge center here, USB ports, 12 volt. 12 volts great for a lot of sleep machines. A lot of people are using those nowadays, so that is already put in there for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Lucas, why don't you take us through the main living area?
For sure. So we'll just come over here. First, I'm just going to point out, still, like Mitch has been talking about, just the awesome storage that Rockwood utilizes. They don't waste any space, so you can see a very nice deep pantry here, as well as some overhead pass-through storage over this beautiful dinette here. So this big U dinette here, it folds down into an additional bed space as well, so if you have anyone else traveling with you, you don't lose that extra bed option. Or if you guys maybe find yourself stuck inside on a rainy day with some friends, you guys have a ton of table space here to play some cards or have dinner inside. Yeah, as we come along here in the back side of the kitchen, again, some more pantry space here. Again, very deep. Like I say, they utilize all the space that they can. Next to it here is your two-way gas electric fridge, 8 cubic foot. So
definitely a lot of space, a lot of food you can pack in there. So if you guys like to bring a lot of food to the campsite, you're in luck with this guy.
Rockwood does a real good job of doing the detail of, like I say, putting panels on the fridge doors here and everything like that. Just looks really sharp. This color I like to note on the interior here is the Newport Ash. This has been a very much so a crowd favorite this past year. Like I say, we always have people asking and ordering specifically for this interior. We do have other options that as well, but like I say, just a favorite. But
so over here is going to be a kitchen area. They do give you some additional prep space, so you can extend the amount of prep space that you have. They do a really nice job with solid surface Korean countertop. They do an undermounted dual stainless steel sink, so that you don't burn right through the sink. I don't know if you've seen trailers comparables in the market. Some of them still carry the plastic sinks.
And small at that.
You put a hot pot in that's going to melt right through your sink. That's never a good thing. This guy right here, amazing little invention. It is 2 power ports and then 2 USB ports, so if you want to plug in a coffee maker, a blender, anything like that, and then when you're done with it, you just push the little button, let it down, and there you go. it's put away. Entertainment area right here, so you can put your TV in there if you like to have TV going while you guys camp. And then they just give you all the additional things that you would basically have at home right at the campsite. So you can have your microwave, 3-burner stove. They actually give you a little bit of a bigger oven, which is nice. So then you can put a 7,800 pound turkey in there. No, I'm just kidding.
You could have Thanksgiving dinner in here.
You could. You honestly could. I know people that do. I know people that bake cakes while they camp. So it's a thing, and you can definitely do that with that little bit of additional space there. So let's go on inside the bathroom, and then I'm going to cover this AquaView shower miser right here.
Yeah, what is that?
So this guy right here is one of the most brilliant things I've seen in a trailer in a long time. They introduced it about 3 years back, but what it does is it takes all the hot water from your hot water tank and it bypasses it and puts it right back through there until the water gets hot. And then what happens is that blue L bracket turns white. Once it's turned white, you know you have hot water coming through. You flip it up and then it releases the hot water. So if you've ever had a shower in your trailer before, typically what you have to do is turn it on and just wait until the water gets hot. Well, all that water is going right into your gray tank. Therefore, you are not going to have that problem with this. It definitely is efficient for utilizing how much water that you're going to use.
Yeah, a few other mentions in the bathroom here. Like I say, some of the other details. Porcelain toilet that Rockwood puts in. Like I say, you're not losing any comfort from home. Like I say, the quality inside here is incredible. You have a medicine cabinet behind the mirror there. Toothbrush hanger over top of your vanity there with some additional storage and pantry space, even I guess more or less for towels and such, just behind the toilet here. So like I say, this is all underneath here.
Watch your fingers. Yeah. That thing will suck your hand right through the roof.
This is only a 12-inch blade. Only 12 inches. Yeah. So the benefit to this here, it's really good for drawing out any condensation, heat, or anything like that. I've even had some of my customers who maybe they're at a site where they don't have power and they can't run their AC. They open this up, turn this on, open up a few windows, and the drag that this thing can create really cools off their trailer, and you don't need additional power for that.
To be specific, guys, that thing can suck out 900 cubic square feet of hot air out of this trailer in under 1 minute. The other thing that I wanted to mention and touch on is the 360 siphon vent that they put on here. What that's going to allow you to do is it's going to pull any type of smell out of your black tank while it is filling up to make sure that it is not being combined here inside the trailer, so you're not going to smell any of those unwanted smells that you just don't want to have. Yeah, the one thing that I wanted to also touch on, and I apologize for not touching on it outside, but I get asked a lot, is this a 4-season trailer, right?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, the Rockwood has a fully enclosed heated underbelly, and then they have 12-volt heat pads on your gray tank, your black tank, and your fresh tank. That's going to allow you guys to have a little bit more of an extended season of camping. You can take it early spring all the way up till basically almost Thanksgiving dinner if we don't have minus 35 and everyone's frozen by then.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, it really complements the insulation value on the construction of this. Like I say, I always like to tell people this is almost like a cooler. If you want it to be cold inside, it's going to hold your cold air inside. If you want it to be hot in here, it's going to hold your heat in here. Like I say, reminds me of a cooler.
Well, guys, that pretty much wraps up our segment on the Couples Coaches Lightweight Towables. We are having our virtual RV show right now this weekend. Come on down. We have a ton of inventory in stock for you guys to look at. All the newest floor plans. We're also doing factory orders right now. Make sure that you get on that right away so that you guys can have a trailer for camping this season, and then you order it and you'll have it, you'll be laughing, you'll be good to go, life will be good. So come down, we have massive promos, pricings, giveaways, everything.
Lots of inventory in stock too.
That's right. We'll see you there.